Hello, and welcome back to the next episode in our Fable Anniversary campaign. Apologies for my voice, I've been a bit sick recently and I'm currently still recovering, but we're going to pick up from where we left off in the last episode, which is smack bang in the middle of the Hob Cave quest. We're actually in the last area of the Hob Cave itself, and we have to free the boy from the nymph and then escort him back to his grandmother at Rose Cottage. But it's not quite as simple as that. We've taken a few boasts which we want to complete. One of them requires that we sacrifice a new innocent to the nymph, and to do that we're going to sacrifice the bandit that we met on our way through the Hob Cave. But then we also have to kill the inhabitant of the cave, which is the nymph, of course, thereby freeing the bandit that we sacrificed. And then last but not least, we have to escort the boy all the way back to his grandmother, but we have to make sure that he doesn't get harmed while doing so, which in other words means he doesn't get hit at all. And that's going to be the tricky part. I mean, killing the nymph is going to be the tricky part too, because we also took the fist fighter boast, so we can't use any weapons or aggressive magic, and because the nymph is floating around in the air, we really only get a few opportunities to hit her when she drops down to the ground to summon Hobbs. Now, I did mention in the last episode that I would fight the nymph off camera and then start recording once I've gotten her close to death, because it can take quite a little bit of time to get her down. So that's what I've done. So she's almost dead now, and we haven't failed any of the boasts, so it's all been done with just our fists. And the strategy to do it is essentially obviously you've got your personal protective shield up, and you've got slow time and heal, and you do have the bandit companion there to help you, but he really doesn't do much. But the main strategy is when the nymph drops down to the ground to summon Hobbs, you slow time and then punch her, basically. So that's what I've done. Of course, I put the boy at the back of the cave, got him to wait over there, and then I went up the ramp and killed all of the Hobbs that spawn after you sacrifice a new innocent and you try to leave. And then after that, I initiated the fight with the nymph by punching her, and then went up to the top of the stairs with my bandit companion, and the nymph followed me up there, and that's where I sort of had the little arena. So you'll see here, she's almost dead. We just have to kill this Hob, and she'll drop down to spawn some more. There we go. And now we'll just finish her off. There we go. Oh, no, she's not dead. And you summoned 3 Hobs, so that's a bit annoying, so we'll have to kill these 3 Hobs. Okay, now she should be down again. There we go, alright. So we didn't get her. Our bandit companion actually got her, which is fine, it just means we don't get any experience for it. But not a big deal. And we can't get the loot, but that's alright. So killing the nymph frees the bandit that we came in with. So it means we have 3 companions, and we can now go pick up the boy from the back here where he was waiting out of harm's way. And now comes the tricky and lucky part. Now he should follow us, let's just see. Sometimes he doesn't follow because he gets scared. Alright, no, he did. Good. So, we have to make sure he doesn't get hit at all, not even a scratch. Although the boast said doesn't get harmed, you would think that, or at least you would be forgiven for thinking that might mean that you can just run him through the dungeon, he can get hit, but as long as you heal him up to full health, it's okay. But no, you have to make sure he doesn't get hit at all. So this is the tricky part, because we have to get back through the cave, and there's a lot of Hobbs, and he can't get hit at all. So, you can try kill the Hobbs, and you'll almost certainly fail. The only way that, I've sort of been able to do it, and the only way that I know anyone's been able to do it, is to slow time when you enter into each location and just run through all the enemies and just zone through to the next location. And then all 3 of these NPCs will just automatically teleport with you through each location. That seems to be the best and most reliable way of doing it. So yeah, I mean, feel free to try it another way, but you'll just be bashing your head against the wall for a couple hours. Now this is going to be my first attempt. Since recording the last episode, haven't, because I got sick, I just put on hold you know, doing this for like a week. Now I'm sort of on my way to recovery, so thought I'd jump in and give it a crack. So this is my first attempt at killing the nymph after sacrificing the bandit and then running the young lad all the way through. So hopefully we have success, otherwise we'll just have to reload the checkpoint and it'll be back to square one. We'll have to fight the nymph all over again, which is a pain. And it does take a while. Sometimes you can get lucky and your bandit companion will get a hit on her once or twice, and that'll help a lot. But if not, the only reliable way to do it is to slow time when she drops to summon creatures. The best place to fight her is up here in this little square, but sometimes you need to make sure you position yourself sort of in the middle here when she's about to summon hobs, because if you don't, if you're too close to the edge, sometimes she can clip into the cave wall there and summon hobs over there, and you won't be able to hit her because you can't reach her. Sometimes if you're too close to the banister here, she can do it on the other side of the I guess not a banister, a wall, I guess. She can do it on the other side of the wall. Now, when she does that, she won't actually summon any hobs unless there's a spot for them to sort of land on. So when she clips into this wall in front of me, she won't actually summon any hobs, so you just have to reposition, and then she'll, you know, drop down again and try summon them again. And then all you do is just whack slow time. I did also put slow time on the same button as healing, just to make sure that I didn't, because I previously had the summon spell on that selection there, but I swapped it out for slow time because I didn't want to accidentally summon a creature during the middle of the fight, and I didn't want to constantly be flipping between the physical shield one and the healing one if I needed to heal. It's a bit cumbersome and just creates a risk of me accidentally turning the physical shield off. So anyway, let's give it a crack at running through, and hopefully we'll succeed here. So we'll just zone through. So there's a bunch of hobs. They're fortunately all at the end, so we can just run through. And the next room is going to be the tricky one. Well, actually, the next two rooms. The last room is the worst. Okay, I think we made that one. And hopefully we can... And this is the tricky part. If those hobs don't follow me, and they instead decide that they're going to fight the boy and the bandits, it's all over Red Rover. So we'll get a notification if the boy gets hit, and I think we're alright. I think we're okay.
So there wasn't any gold left in those caves. All that for nothing. Still, at least I'm alive.
Alright.
Be seeing ya.
So our bandit buddy runs off.
It's this way.
And the boy's unharmed, so he's wants us to go back to Orchard Farm. Now there's...
I'd never breathe fresh air again.
Of course you'd breathe fresh air again. Don't be silly. So there's no other enemies on the way. You just go through here and go to Orchard Farm. So that's pretty much the quest done, thankfully. So it was lucky that he didn't get hit. If he did, we would have had to restart. But fortunately that didn't happen, which is great, because I wasn't too keen on having to give it another attempt, given I'm a little under the weather. So that's worked out nicely. And we should get all of the boasts done as well. Let's just have a look. Hob Cave. So yeah, these are all the boasts. We've got to do the quest naked. Can't use any weapons or aggressive magic. We have to kill the inhabitant of the cave, which we've done. That was the nymph. We have to sacrifice new innocent, which we've done. And then we, you know, even though we undid the sacrifice by killing the nymph, and then don't allow the boy to be harmed. So we should be on track to complete this quest, no problem. But yeah, that last part is the tricky part, particularly that last long cavern. That's the one where you really have to hope that your luck works out, but fortunately it did there. That's why I always as well bring a couple of companions with you. If you can, bring two, so that you'll have four, because it just provides more of a meat shield for the boy here. But anyway, it's worked out in the end, so yeah, pretty happy with how that went. Let's just complete the quest, and then I'll put the summon spell back on. But yeah, that other bandit commented that there was no gold in the caves. That's probably because I looted all of the chests before starting the quest in the Hob Cave. so he didn't actually, like, there was no gold in the cave because I'd previously gone in there and looted it, so he didn't ask for his half. Usually, I think when you do the quest, if there is still loot in the caves and you loot it and you get out with him, he'll ask for his cut, and then you can decide whether or not to give it to him. Obviously, if you give it to him, that's a good choice. If you don't give it to him, that's an evil choice. And then you have to kill him, I think.
It's just through here.
Alright, back to Rose Cottage.
Wait, you're not going to leave me with her, are you? You think the nymph was bad. My granny is worse. Whose idea did you think it was to go into those caves in the first place? Well, I'm not standing for it much longer. First chance I get, I'm out of here.
Good for
I'll
you,
have to
Sonny.
pick up a few things first, though. And I suppose you want your reward. Don't tell her what I said, though. Come on.
Alright, I won't tell her. Your secret's safe with me, lad.
We made it. Go and see if Granny's there.
Enemy spotted! Let's have us a massacre!
I think I can dismiss you. Thanks for the help. But I am finished with your
there's
sword.
killing to be found elsewhere.
So he goes back to Bowerstone. Looks like the boy doesn't say anything, but the granny is in fact there. But just before we hand... Actually, no, let's hand that in first. And then we'll go in the cottage and loot it. Hello, Granny. I've succeeded in my quest.
Oh, thank you for returning my grandson, Hero.
You're welcome.
Are you real or a dream?
So there we go. Hob Cave completed. We get the Hob Head Trophy, which is that ugly thing on the right there. We get 12,560 gold, which is awesome. That's because of all of the boasts that we successfully completed. The base reward for the quest is only 5.5k gold, so our boasts have really boosted that up. 664 renown, again, that's partly due to all the boasts we completed. 3k experience, which is neither here nor there. But we did successfully complete all of our boasts. We did the quest naked, we didn't take any damage, didn't use any weapons or aggressive magic, killed the inhabitant of the cave, sacrificed a new innocent without actually having to sacrifice the innocent, and protected the boy by not allowing him to be harmed. So, all over Red Rover, very good.
James,
We can turn this shield on now as well.
your hair. What's going on? I demand you stop right now. I have chores for you. Why are you running away?
And he's off.
Come back!
There he goes. Off on his own adventures. And the granny's still here, but she doesn't say anything.
Could you tend to your appearance?
She wants me to put on some clothes. Now you can actually,
Real or a dream?
you can romance the granny, and you can marry her.
Real or a dream?
And the way to do that is, well, basically what I'm doing here. You flirt with her, etc.
Up if you like.
But what you can do is, you get her to follow you, and she should agree. I don't want her to go in
Why are you here?
the house on her own.
Follow.
What are you still doing here?
Come on, Granny. There you go. You get her to follow you, and then take her back to Bowerstone, or Oakvale, or whatever, and then you can romance and marry her there. But you have to do it when you complete the quest before you leave the Rose Cottage area. If you leave Rose Cottage, she will despawn and doesn't appear in the game again, so that's the only way to do it. Obviously, we're not going to do that, though, because she's old and a crone and pretty horrible, so we're not going to bother with that. But there you go, she's got a bit of a crush on us. The big, bold hero who rescued her grandson. But we are going to loot her house for a will potion. And the Hero's Journey Part 2 novel, page 241, the cavern sends a chill down your spine as you are swallowed into its shadow. The stench of rotting flesh is overpowering. You light your torch, and its flickering flame illuminates a terrible collection of bones, half-chewed limbs, and thick gore. You notice a hand protruding limply from a mass of tissue, the glint of emerald on one of its fingers. As you bend down to pick it up, a huge roar echoes from behind you. You turn to see an undead, horned bear, its face a nightmarish contortion of teeth, saliva, and scars. You face it ready to attack. If you rush towards it with your sword, go to page 112. If you try to direct an arrow into one of its eyes, go to page 294. If you decide to cast a fireball, go to page 89. Alright. In any event, let's continue on our journey.
Astonishing. Hooray!
Ha ha!
Are you real or a dream? Hooray! You deserve to be worshipped. Hooray!
Yes.
Are you real or a dream?
Hey.
Give me up if you like. Hooray!
There you go. Granny's in love with us.
I need a wedding ring, I think.
I think you probably can't even marry her here, but you would need to take her back to Bowerstone for there to be a marital home in range. Anyway, we don't have a wedding ring, and like I said, we're not going to marry her. So let's head out. Put our shield back on. Now we should put our clothing back on. Of course, we are known as Hood, the Great and Venerable Hood, so we'll put our hooded apprentice robe back on. And I think we'll go... Actually, are there... Oh, those traders can't trade with us. Let's go back to... I guess we'll go to Bowerstone. See what's what in Bowerstone. We'll probably check out the Heroes Guild as well. So... Oh, he's doing the worm, Alvin the blacksmith there. Interesting little bug. Haven't seen that one before.
Hooray!
Alright, so let's Oh, I wonder if the bard has any new dialogue for the Hob Cave.
My terms are clear. There is no mystery. I'll take your gold and sing your history.
Sure.
I'm looking deep into you. Deep. Oh, Sir is complex. The way of truth, of love, of good is beckoning this worthy man. A few more good deeds surely would ensure he's Avo's greatest fan. Picture it, a scene of
I've
the
heard this one
Wastil
before.
heroes. The traders
Oh, I've
wronged
heard that
but
one
one
too.
of them and turned into...
So I guess no new dialogue from Robin the Bard. Let's just sleep until morning. Oh, that slept until night. Psh, okay, let's sleep until morning. Alright, there we go.
You need a drink, my friend.
I don't know if a drink would help my throat, to be honest. It's not exactly sore, it's just... I don't know. Still getting over this sickness, so... Anyway. Now, what do I want to do? I came here for a reason, and that was to show off our new trophy.
Take your kid.
This is great fun.
And also to show off to the kids.
Ah!
I am the best in the world.
Ha ha!
The great and mighty Hood. Alright. Let's see if we can finish our trophy. Did we show off the Trader's Feather? I think I might have. Yes, I had. Okay. Let's do the Hob head then. Oh, didn't actually do anything. There appears to be some sort of disgusting insect life crawling through it. Yeah, it's probably not the most hygienic. I missed the little girl in there. Okay, so that's 6. Okay. lass in here. Now, a few people are falling in love with me due to the hobhead. Instantly.
Sadly.
Okay. The inn should give us enough time to
Wonderful.
finish the last few. I've missed someone somewhere.
Oh, yes.
I'll have to do another run through. I still got 285 renown for that. Not bad. Do one more run through. Maybe there was someone upstairs I missed. I don't think he counts. We might run out of time on this. Yes. Damn. Maybe it's best to start up at the school. Definitely missed a few. We missed 2 people at least. Who did we miss? We got the tailor, we got the blacksmith. Try again. That's all the kids. It's you. It's you. I'll do this house first. I could just ask all these villagers to follow me. And then I wouldn't have to run around. That's probably another good way of doing it, to be honest. Just jumping in quickly. There we go. I think we'll get everyone this time. Taylor. I must have missed some of those, either some of the ladies or some of the chaps carrying the crates. Cool. Alright. A good bit of renown. Let's run through the picnic area. Oh, let's run through Lookout Point, rather, and see if that statue is pointing to the picnic area. Looks like there's another trader escort here. Come back to that in a second. It's pointing to Greatwood. So the next one is the picnic area. Alright, let's speak to that trader. And we'll just wait for that statue.
Oh, hello there, hero. Wonderful.
Hello,
I'm
Mr.
looking
Trader.
for someone to take me to Orchard Farm. I'll pay you if you helps me. It can be dangerous for traders round here. Here's the deal, see? You get a quarter of the fee now, and the rest when we get there in one piece. Just talk to me again if you decide to escort me. I'll wait here until then.
Alright. I'll escort you, that's fine. Yes.
Oh, you'll take me to Orchard Farm? Excellent! Use your follow expression to start our journey. When we get to a new region, I'll let you know if we're going the right way. If you want me to stop, Just use your wait expression. Oh, and before I forget, here's that advance on your fee. You can have the rest when we arrive safely, all right? But try not to go too fast, because I might not be able to keep up with you.
Sure.
Oh, yes.
Just give me the sign and I'll follow you.
Wonderful.
Follow. I'm right with you.
Alright. This should be fairly simple, escorting him, but we'll do this picnic area thing first. Because I'm determined to get it done, and then I don't have to worry about it again.
Yes.
Just keep using it.
Oh, weather like this really brings the insects out. Careful you don't get any wasp stings.
Does he know we're going to the picnic area? Is he in on this somehow?
Hurry up! We need to get to Orchard Farm!
I don't know if it needs to be pointing straight west or at an angle. Because you would think this way. Because that's technically where the picnic area entrance is. But I swear I looked in the past and it wasn't coming up with the message.
I've got a delivery for Farmer Isaiah, you know. We mustn't be late. Ha ha!
Also, good news, guys, as well. Once I complete this campaign in Fable Anniversary, playing as a good character, obviously, I will also play Fable 2, which I will play on the PC via Games Pass. I've got an Xbox controller which I can use,
it can
so
be dangerous round here.
I'm looking
so
forward to that.
Hero.
Because I've never actually played Fable 2 before. Growing up, I only ever had a computer and a PlayStation 2, so any games that were Xbox exclusive games that never came to PC just passed me by. I regrettably never got to play any of them as a youngster, so Fable 2, much to my displeasure, because I was a massive fan of Fable 1 and Fable The Lost Chapters. Like I said, I probably...
Just back from Bowerstone. Ever seen the mayor?
Probably...
Oh, she's quite the looker, all right.
Yeah. Stop simping for Lady Grey. I probably played Fable 1, or sorry, Fable The Lost Chapters, the PC version. I probably played it from start to finish, maybe 11 or 12 times. I did at least like 3 or 4 playthroughs each for the good, like a pure good playthrough and a pure evil playthrough. And then I did a couple of like neutral ones, where I just sort of made good or bad decisions depending on what I needed or wanted. I did one where I made decisions by flipping a coin. So I did a two-face playthrough.
Do you know I met that lovely
Fable
wandering
TLC2.
minstrel fellow recently? Yeah, nice chap. Can't sing to save his life, though.
When does this thing point to the picnic area? Surely it should be pointing there now. Does it never point to the picnic area? Maybe it doesn't.
I hear it can be dangerous round here, so be careful, hero.
It's lookout point. It's really not dangerous. But yeah, I'm looking forward to playing Fable 2. Like I said, that one passed me by. I only ever played Fable 1 and Fable 3, so keen to see what I was missing out on all these years. I'm also going to be playing Starfield, which comes out in... It's July at the moment, so it comes out in September, I think.
Any news from the guild? I hear that maze is a strange one.
Maze is a strange one, I guess you could say that, yeah. So I'm looking forward to Starfield as well. although I'm very skeptical about it. Cautiously optimistic is probably the best descriptor of my feelings towards Starfield. It, you know, from the Gamescom footage, the 45-minute Starfield Direct thing they released, it looked good, but, you know, that was a highly curated, very carefully selected showcase of the game. Yeah, that's all I'll say. It looked good.
Have you tried Farmer Isaiah's apple scrumpy? Bumper crop this year.
I haven't.
Very popular.
But yeah, keen to try it nonetheless, Starfield. I'm cautiously optimistic, and I'll definitely check it out and play and record a campaign on the channel here. Yeah, I mean, look, it looked good, but again, you know, Bethesda, particularly Todd Howard, he's an expert spokesperson, and Bethesda are excellent at marketing their games, and they know how to show their strengths and minimize their weaknesses and make it look like it's a seamless product when in fact there's lots of cracks in the foundation and in the walls and in the ceiling.
You'll have innards like an undead's armpit.
Alright, this is not pointing to the picnic area. I'm disappointed. Let's just go.
Hang on a bit. Hang on.
Put
No,
out
I'm
shield mode as
running out
well.
of breath.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. The only thing that I can quibble at that I noticed in the
Yes,
Starfield
we're
Direct
definitely heading in the right direction.
was that the... Hang on, let's just wait for this nymph. One shot. Was that the... what do you call it? Oh, no, don't. No!
Protect me or what?
God damn it. I accidentally hit the wrong button, and he got a hit on the trailer. That's alright. The only thing I did notice about it is the AI looks brain dead. The combat AI, and I don't know if it's because they're playing on an easy difficulty, and you know, for the purposes of the demonstration, or if they turned the AI down for the purposes of the demo. But the AI, combat AI, I mean, it looks absolutely brain dead. The player can just run circles around them. It looks like they don't use grenades that much, or they don't use cover effectively. I don't know, it just seemed, yeah. The AI just seemed brain dead, that's all I can say. And there's no point having smooth gunplay, and, you know, making it more like an FPS if the AI is completely brain dead. So hopefully I'm wrong about that, but we'll see. Because, yeah, a first-person shooter game with bad AI isn't good, and if the AI in Fallout 4 is anything to go by, it's not great, so...
I was up in Oakvale Gladeway recently.
Hopefully they have improved it in Starfield, and hopefully the showcase didn't really reveal the true state of the AI, because it looked pretty abysmal in the showcase. Very brain-dead AI that wasn't really reacting to the player, or even really targeting the player that well. So hopefully that's not going to be the case on release.
Ah, yes, we're
Time will
right on
tell.
track.
Oh, this isn't the way I wanted to go. There's a shorter way to Orchard Farm, and I'm going to have to kill all the bandits again.
Wait! Are you
You know what, I'm just going to slow time. Run through.
You're Balverine meat. Run for cover!
He should pop through with us. Unless the game thinks I left him too far behind. The game thinks I left him too far behind. You know what? Let's just reload from the autosave. Oh, that spat me out here. He's all the way over there. Alright, let's reload from the checkpoint. That's weird, the playtime on that was the same, 20 hours and 8 minutes. Ah, the checkpoints loaded me from there as well. Well, that doesn't make much sense at all. Ah, I have to go back and get him. It's annoying. Just run through. You know what, let's just kill some of them on the way through. Where's this fellow running?
Try to get your combat multiplier even higher.
You know what, let's use multi-strike. Should be a one-shot kill. Alright, I think that's all of the ones that are in our way, pretty much. Alright. Let's just pick up all the experience. This trader's not going to be too happy with our escort job, I'm sure. Given our backtracking and our getting him injured slightly.
You ready? Follow. Right. Let's get going.
Come on, Slowpoke.
Just back from Barrowstone. Ever seen the mare? Oh, she's quite the looker, all right.
Alright,
Well,
there we go.
We're finally here. Phew. Glad I didn't have to make it on my own. Right, here's the rest of your reward. I only got a few scratches, so I didn't deduct too much.
Yeah, that's fine. Enjoy, Mr. Trader. Let's go back to the guild. See what quests we have on our radar. No quest cards available. Alright, let's spend some experience. And hope our game doesn't crash. Okay, cool, no crashes. Oh, we don't have enough skill experience anyway, or enough physical experience. We've got some will experience we can spend. We can get Berserk level 2, Fireball level 2. Alright, let's get Berserk level 2 and Fireball level 2. And that'll do. Got our will lines going at the moment, which is nice. Let's speak to the GM.
You should see Maze. I believe he has some more news for you.
Alright, well that's next on our list. Visiting Maze, who I think is at Oakvale, right? Isn't he? Yes, Maze's new information. Maze has more information regarding your sister. Speak to him at the tavern in Oakvale. We haven't been back to Oakvale, so it'll be the first time we go back there.
Looking to make a purchase? You've come to the right place.
Well, let's see what this guy's got. He's got chainmail. Alright, I'll leave that. And weapons-wise, have anything better? He's got the master weapons, which we can't afford, but they're not better than my Cutlass Bluetane. And the master longbow is, and the ebony crossbow is as well, but neither here nor there. He's got a bunch of health potions. And how many will potions do we have left, actually? Because I used a bunch on the Hob quest. We've got 158, so we still got quite a few. So that's probably okay. We could, if we wanted to, we could sell some more. Maybe not to him though. You know what, we'll make it all back anyway, so it won't matter. Sell all of that. And let's sell all of the apples. And we'll buy... I'll need to buy all of those. And then... Wait, what am I trying to do? I need to buy all the apples. What am I doing? I've been sick and I've forgotten how to do the tradey thing. I only need one will potion. So I don't know why I just pointlessly bought 326 health potions. Let's just sell them all. And then buy one will potion, thank you very much. And buy back all my apples. Actually, I could make this a bit easier on myself. Let's sell all my apples. And then buy 300 and... Oh no, that just bought 100. I did it the wrong way. Oh my goodness, really not having a good day. Sell all of those. And this time do it the right way around. Select the potions, then select the apples. And you know what, actually we can do it a different way. Let's go buy 50, 50, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and now let's do it. I'd only let me buy 217 max, but that's fine. Okay. Now, let's buy one will potion and sell 333 will potions. Let's buy one will potion and sell another 333 will potions. So not worth much now. We'll go to Bowerstone and do this maybe at the trader there. Actually, it looks like we're getting more with health potions, because they're worth slightly more, so I'll just do it with the health potions. I could also do this with like perfume or chocolates or other things that he'll buy. What else will he... Just chocolates, okay. We'll do it with both potions one more time. Did I accidentally do it with pies and end up with 200 apple pies? Looks like I must have. Clearly still very sick and recovering feverishly. But anyway, that's alright. Let's buy now. Just take 50 health potions. We'll take 250 will potions. Oh, okay, that's enough. Cool. Alright.
I think Maze wants to see you. He's in the tavern at Oakvale.
Yes. The Oakvale Tavern. Oh, and let's fix my spells there before I forget. I want to put summon back on.
That hero's alright, I think.
Ha ha!
Need some company?
We're approaching Maze's statue.
Ha ha!
I'm not
He looks
happy about
nice.
this.
Yes.
And not happy. Alright, let's go to... Oh, actually, how many silver keys do we have? I can't remember. It's been a while. I don't think we have 20. But let's just give it a try. 12, okay. It's good to know. Alright. Back to Bowerstone.
Have a good
And let's just sleep until morning and hopefully
Oh, well met again.
it takes us to morning instead of night. There we go.
great card pairs.
Wow. It's more amazing than I imagined.
Wonderful.
Hood, hood, hood. That is my name. Speak to the blacksmith.
I'm pleased to serve you.
What do you have for me, Mr. Blacksmith? Nothing.
I think Maze wants to see you. He's in the tavern at Oakvale.
Jeez, everyone knows that Maze wants to see me at the Oakvale Tavern. Never heard of news getting around so quickly.
Can I help you?
Yes,
I'm
Derek,
pleased to serve you.
I would like to sell you... What do I want to sell you? I don't know what I want to sell you. Let's buy... $900 gold. You'll need this symbol of everlasting love if you plan to marry. Keep in mind that everlasting is a subjective term in Albion marriage law. Alright, let's buy the wedding ring. Let's sell the other gift items we have. And now let's sell 333 wedding rings. Bam! 197, that'll do. And now let's buy... We'll buy one of them back. And we'll buy all the perfume and the red roses and the chocolates. Why not? That's all I really need or want. Cool. Alright.
I think Maze wants to see you.
So we're all cashed up.
Tavern at Oakvale.
Not that we really needed it or that it really mattered, but
Yes.
there you have it. Let's teleport down to Barrowfields now. We'll head towards Oakvale and speak to Maze. It'll be the first time we go back to Oakvale. Oh, actually, that was one thing I wanted to do. I wanted to change my title. Just go back to the Heroes Guild quickly. I don't want to be known as Hood anymore. I've heard all of the Hood-related dialogue, and really all it involves is the villagers saying Hood, Hood, Hood a lot, so let's change our title to something else. Now that we've got the Cutlass Bluetane, I think there's a better title that we can equip ourselves with. You know, Hood was a good title. Hood is the hero of the Balverine traders who traversed Darkwood to Barrowfields, and the hero of the Hob Cave. But I think let's
You've come to the right place.
let's change to Arseface. No, we'll change to Saber. I think now that we've got the Cutlass Bluetane, I think that is most fitting.
Maze wants to see you. He's in the tavern
Jeez,
at
everyone
Oakvale.
knows about Maze. I get it, guys. Relax. And we'll change our equipment too. We'll go back to the... I think we'll go back to the bright leather suit. Now that we are Saber. And we might change this again soon, but now let's go back to Barrowfields. And then on to Oakvale. Which again will be the first time that we are visiting Oakvale since the raid of Oakvale when we were a child. So this might be somewhat traumatic, but well, let's find out. There's no dig spot there, is there? No. Feels like there should be. Just because it's a different coloured patch.
He's a strong one.
What a hero.
How's my weight doing as well? So I remember I was obese from eating all that food to try to get through the demon door. I'm still a well-known will user called Saber. I'm 38 years old. Average weight. Okay, so back down to average weight. So no longer obese, which is good. That's pleasing to hear. All right, on to Oakvale. Oops. Dropped my phone.
Hello. I remember you. We thought you died in that awful bandit raid all those years ago. So where have you been all this time? You do remember me, don't you? I was looking for Rosie, my teddy bear, just before the raid.
Ah, it's that girl. I don't
After
remember her
that
name.
day, my parents moved to Bowerstone, but I never really liked it there.
She's not aged well, but
Are
anyway.
you all right?
She's given me
I think I lost you
PTSD.
there for a second. Anyway, I have to go now, but it was great to see you again. Bye.
She's got grayer hair than me. Anyway.
Over here.
And that's Maze over there, so we should go have a chat to him. But let's just visit some of these stores first.
He's more wonderful than I could have imagined.
Hello, Mill.
I think we can do a special offer for you, sir.
So what do you sell? Bunch of books that we've already got.
Old Maze were searching for you.
Yes.
He's in the Oakvale Tavern.
Yes, I know. Everyone has told me. That's that girl. Is it?
I am so honored.
Same hair, might be a different outfit. Not too sure.
How may I help you today?
Hofstadter
I
the
think
Armourer.
We can do a special offer for you,
What has he
sir.
got? Chainmail helmet. Strong protective headwear. We'll grab that, sure. And then we've also got the bright chainmail helmet, the Pirates hat, and Dave's hat. A man called Dave once wandered around Albion with boxes covering his body. One day he was down by the Oakvale docks and when mistaken for a package was shipped off to the northern wastes, never to be heard of again. Alright, we'll get Dave's hat too. And we'll get the Pirates hat. Pirates' unique hat style became synonymous with sea plundering. The silhouette alone could strike fear into the heart of any seaman. And why not? We'll buy the bright chainmail helmet as well. The headgear of the truly just. Then we've got the bright villager shirt, which is pretty much the same as the villager shirt. It's just gives you a bit of alignment modifier and a bit more attractiveness. Got the will upper robe, standard upper robe section for a will user. We'll grab that. Chainmail shirt, a rugged shirt able to turn blades and arrows with a bit of luck. And then the bright chainmail shirt, a lighter, more stylish alternative to plate armor, not as strong though. Only difference again is the bright chainmail shirt doesn't reduce your attractiveness and gives you a bit of alignment modifier. Got the bright upper dress, top of a nice well-made dress, and the Pirates shirt. The shirt of Pirates was claimed to have stitched onto it a living kraken tentacle. Upon closer inspection, however, it appears to be a broken kraken shell, most likely found washed up on the shore. What a way to... I didn't catch that last bit. What a way to ruin a great story. Oh. Bright villager gloves, tough everyday gloves. Will users gloves, specially designed to channel your will powers. The chainmail gauntlets, decent hand protection for the battle roughened. And the bright version, strong and flexible and good in battle. And the bright dress gloves, made of a decent hide for a lady. And the Parates gauntlets. If a sailor is spending a long time at sea, he needs to feel the sea breeze between his fingers. These gauntlets are perfect to keep your hands free, but the all-important wrists sturdy. Sturdy, sensible work trousers. Lower section of Will User's robe. Not as tough as plate, but lighter and more flexible for the chainmail leggings. And the bright version is high-quality leg protection for those who fight the good fight. The bright lower dress, the lower portion of a lovely villager's dress. And the Parates trousers. To help prevent the ocean spray soaking through his trousers, Parates lined the insides with fish skin. Whilst effective, the smell was extortionate. Strongish boots for outdoor work. Sturdy metal shoes, perfect for the warrior. And then the bright version, well-made footwear for the battle-hardened. And lastly, Parates boots. A man at sea needs sturdy boots with a strong grip. Parates came up with a genius way of gaining additional grip by crafting the buckle in a way to provide more downforce from the strong sea breeze. Well, there you go. Alright, that's all the armor. Does he have any interesting weapons? He's got the Parates Cutlass, which isn't as good as the Cutlass Bluetane, but comes with a silver and piercing augmentation, so that's pretty good. A weapon used at sea needs to be both practical and effective. Parates spent years refining this weapon so that the hook could be used to catch fish, the tip could be used to eat fish, and the blade could be used to slit a man's throat. We'll pick that up. And the Sword of Strategia, also not as good as our current weapon, but has the health augmentation. Said to wield incredible combat strategy by the mind of the beholder, this weapon has been used throughout history to turn the tide of war for the commanding army, not to mention helping them find a few silver keys on the way. I wonder if it actually helps you find silver keys. And then the rest of the weapons we don't need. And he's got a piercing augmentation, which...
Old Maze was searching for you.
Not too worried
He's in the
about that
Oakvale
either.
Tavern.
Alright. Let's go speak to Maze. But actually, before I do, let's check out new outfits that we've picked up. So we've got the Parates outfit. That's a pretty cool looking outfit. I definitely don't remember this from Fable the Lost Chapters, so I think this must have been added with the anniversary edition of the game. I know there was like one or two other outfit related DLCs which I don't have, but yeah, anyway, that's pretty cool for an evil sort of playthrough, or not bad at all. Parates was a famous plunderer known for traveling uncharted waters to take entire cargo ships hostage for their most expensive items. He was also known by the name Pete in less formal circles. This looks a little bit like the outfit that my Cypher wears in my Pillars of Eternity campaign, which if you haven't checked it out, go check it out. It's a fun game. But yeah, that's cool. What else do we have? We've got the complete Will User's outfit now, except we don't have the hat. That's bug thinking there's a hat when there isn't. Anyway, that's fine, but the Will User's outfit, an entire Will User's costume, offers protection against magic. Again, that looks kind of cool. The chainmail suit. The chainmail outfit is hardly inconspicuous, but offers good protection from weapons. The villager's bright outfit, a set of clothes for any storm-fearing villager, doesn't offer much battle protection. And the, what else do we have? The bright chainmail suit. This chainmail outfit shines with righteousness, protects well against blades and arrows. The bright dress, the fairest girls in Albion will envy this little number, sadly useless against attack. Alright, that's everything. We'll probably equip the chainmail outfit next, I think, but we'll speak to Maze first.
Over here.
Yes, hello Maze.
I tell you, Master, we are so
There you
lucky.
are. I thought maybe you were getting too famous to be seen round here. I'm afraid I've heard nothing more of your sister, and there's little else I can do. There is hope yet, though. A blind seeress lives among Twinblade's bandit clan. She may be able to tell you about your sister. The seeress stands next to the bandit king himself. And it's no coincidence the bandits have been doing so well lately. Have you heard of Twinblade? He was a hero once. Yes, giant of a man. He had little patience for the guild, though. He left and brought together a dozen bandit factions. I always suspected he was behind the attack on your home. This could be your chance for revenge. The camp can't be far from here. The village is often under attack. I've left a quest card at the guild with the details.
I think he just gave me the details. But, okay.
Check the guild for more quests.
So, gotta go back to the guild to get the next quest to find the blind seeress in Twinblade's camp. Which presumably involves defeating Twinblade. Of course, I know that that's the case because I've played this game many times. But let's speak to this lady down here. We'll smash this crate as well. So we can go through here to the clifftop path, which is the way to continue forward, but we'll loot this chest first and we'll explore Oakvale a bit. The assassin boots. Padded boots for silent movement. Cool. Obviously with the new village we've got new houses to loot.
Oh, my love. Where are you?
I don't know.
I often stand out here and look out to sea. My dear husband was lost to the waters years ago. He went on a fishing expedition and never came back. I haven't given up hope of seeing him again one day.
Okay.
Hello again.
Alright. Nothing more we can do with her for the moment. Also, I love that she added the letter R to the word expedition. Expedition? Alright, let's have a look up here. Gotta keep an eye out for dig spots as well, but we've got a chest there. 250 gold, not bad. Not that we need it. Is anyone at home here? No, it doesn't look like it, so we can loot this house. She was at home. Oh, stuck on the... getting too tall for the entry points. Okay, nothing interesting there. Health potion there. The Hero's Journey Part 3, page 167. The wasp-headed creature at the door is fooled by the past you took from Coral's corpse and lets you in. The dark robes you wear, and it's gone too fast. And I can't, there's nothing I can do. It scrolls of its own accord. The dark robes you wear as a disguise can't quite disguise your corpulent appearance, but the tavern's patrons pay little attention to you. The lack of windows in this underground chamber, the black curtains hanging raggedly from the walls, and small number of torches make it hard to see anyone clearly. In one corner is a group of assassins, hunched over a table and whispering. Near the door, 2 lizard men, a woman of great beauty, but evil red eyes, and a large man, whose hirsute face gives him away as infected with a balverine's bite, are playing a card game. To their left, the barman scowls as he pours a thick black liquid into his skull. If you order a drink, go to page 15. If you would rather join the card game, go to page 101. If you wish to sit close to the assassins, and maybe try to listen in on their conversation, go to page, I think it was 76? Fallout 76? Terrible game. Still terrible, will always be terrible. I don't know why people even try to defend it, or play it, for that matter. Disaster from start to finish. But yes, go to page 76. Alright, so we get that book, nice. Let's leave this poor woman's house. Oh, there's another one here. Just wait for that eye to disappear. Okay. Making friends. I think we've already got that one. I think I've already read it. Hello, God. Don't mind me. It's just leaving. Youngster style. The hair that most small fry go for. Got a will potion. And that's everything in this house. Someone's looking at me. Oh, she's looking at me. She's ruining my thieving abilities. Oh, no, don't want to use the bed. The Trials of Arkan. This epic poem was once taught in every school, but its themes were regurgitated so often by lesser verse makers, it lost all its power and is now virtually forgotten. It tells the story of a young boy whose village is destroyed by a band of savages. Orphaned, he is taken in by an old warrior who teaches him the ways of the sword. As a grown man, he slays an ancient evil and restores order to his world. Sounds a little familiar. The dark lower dress, a skirt designed to cover extremely hairy legs. Short hair blend in with the crowd with this hairstyle. Okay. And that's everything from that house. That's a unique bookcase. There's a window behind it as well, which is funny. And this is our home, which we will certainly purchase for 5,000 gold. We won't rent it out just yet. But there you go. It's not much to look at, I have to say, but home is where the heart is. Let's upgrade it for 2,500 gold. That's a little better. It has some trophy slots. Upgrade it again. There you go. And I think we can upgrade it one more time. There you go. Now it's a creme de la creme home for the rich of Oakvale, and we'll slot some of our trophies on here. Pick up more valuable ones. Put the Hobbs head on that one, and we'll put the trader feather on this one. And then we'll rent it out. Alright, so that's all the houses up this side. Let's head over to the other side of town. Actually, just want to see if we can go to the farm where our sister was playing at the start of the game. It looks like we can't. It looks like they've... Yeah, it's blocked off. What's the bet you can still interact with the scarecrow, though, if you could somehow get through there? Could be wrong. Color skate there, helpfully. This sign commemorates the death of Herbert, killed in an accident during the rebuilding of Oakvale. Oh, that's a shame. Of course, they would have had to rebuild all the bridge and everything, because the town was a complete wreck. Keeping an eye out for dig spots as well. Surely there's a dig spot here somewhere. It just looks like the perfect spot for one. But I'm not getting a prompt, so I guess not.
What a hero! Hooray!
So we can visit the tavern.
I reckon that's an enormous welcome.
Hooray!
A bard there and the innkeeper. Fisher.
Ready to help? Best prices.
And he's got some cabinets here that we'll want to loot and some barrels we'll want to smash. At some point. We'll probably do that when we're done with Oakvale. Let's sleep the night because we'll need it to be daytime to go into people's houses without them being there.
Apparently, he's from a royal family.
A royal family? I haven't heard that one before. Have people forgotten I'm from this village? At least, I don't know her name, I'm going to call her Rosie, but the girl who had the teddy bear Rosie, at least she remembered who I was. Also, fun fact, her appearance is randomly generated when you enter Oakvale for the first time. You might have to restart the game to get it to change, but it's definitely randomly generated, because I've seen her with a completely different model. In Fable Anniversary as well, compared to the one that she appeared with on this entry into Oakvale, so definitely randomly generated, which is interesting. Alright, let's investigate up this side of the town, which I don't remember. This must be new. Oh, this is new. Yes, because it ended here, didn't it? And then you fought the bully. You couldn't get anywhere further, or there wasn't anywhere further. Looks like there's a
good sword to fight beside you.
mercenary here, Magor. Is she gonna come inside? Yes. Alright. What we can do is we can get her to follow me. Just go open this chest. And once she's outside of the house, just get her to wait there.
Fair enough.
And she'll come back, but that'll give us a little bit of time to loot the house for the 1 health potion and the apple, but we can't take the apple. So that's that house done. So there's this house and then 2 more, and then that's Oakvale looted. We'll go upstairs.
Master, always a pleasure to serve.
I love that, we just barge into his home. It's like, Master, always a pleasure to serve. No wonder people rose up against the Heroes Guild. The sock method? How to make yourself sexier in 10 days. We've already got that one, I think. Is he still down here? No, he's left. Good. Okay. Nothing interesting there. Spiral dementia tattoo. This pattern is used in parts of Albion to mark out mental patients that are considered lost causes. Interesting. The Ugly Guide. Though admittedly writing for a small market, the author of this manual has many handy tips on making yourself less attractive. Among the chief ideas are eating plenty of fattening pies, releasing that uncomfortable buildup of bowel gases, and making rude gestures towards your would-be admirers. There you have it. And the Windbreaker rulebook, which we've already got. So that's... we've done that house, we've done this house. So it's these 2 houses left.
Hey, Hero, can you help me out?
I certainly can, in a second, once I rob all these houses.
What a man.
Ah, get out of here. We'll try the other house first. No, don't come in here.
Follow.
Sure.
You're a great
I'll
super
follow.
master. Yes, I'll come with you. You have yourself a nice. Hey, Hero, can you help me
Follow.
out?
Follow.
I'll be right there.
All right.
Now, if I want to buy up all this property, you can kill all of these villagers.
Follow.
Sure. I'll come with you.
Need a good sword to
Another
fight
way
beside you.
is to just get them all to follow you and leave town.
Saber.
That doesn't work for everyone.
My name doesn't cut it.
Follow.
Oh, sorry. I'm up to my eye.
Wait.
Fair enough.
Wait.
Bye.
Wait.
Fine, I'll see you
Wait.
later.
Wait.
I'm sorry, but I don't get it. Thanks, Hero. It was fun.
Is she waiting? Alright, cool. They're all waiting, so now we can run back over to these houses. Come on. Oh my goodness, come on. Okay, that's empty. Ah, they're back.
He's from a royal family.
Still think I'm from a royal family. We'll try this house quickly.
Hey, Hero, can you help me out?
And we'll speak to that guy, because he's losing his mind. Dark upper dress. The upper part of a dress ideal for widow makers. And a will potion. There's another green dot in the corner there, which I'll need to speak to as well.
Oh, how wonderful! It's you!
Follow
I'll need her to wait. She's determined to guard her home. I'm determined to make sure she doesn't.
Wait.
Alright, we should be able to just loot it now. The Oakvale Raid. Written by one of the few survivors, this is a harrowing account of the night Oakvale was burnt to the ground in the most savage bandit raid in Albion's recorded history. Despite the honesty of the author's grief, the book raised some controversy by refuting the established theory that laid the blame on the bandits of the Twin Blade clan, and suggesting that the feared Jack of Blades masterminded the attack. Oh, interesting. Well, that would also contradict Maze's narrative. Maze said that it was Twin Blade, I think, didn't he? But anyway, so we've got this chap here, Magor the Mercenary.
Good day, hero. If you need someone to fight evil by your side, I'm your man.
No, not at the
Very
moment.
well. You know where to find me if you change your mind.
So if we want a good mercenary companion, noting that the one in Bowerstone is an evil mercenary companion, because he's always talking about killing and that sort of thing, then we can get a good mercenary equivalent of him from Oakvale here. And this lady... Oakvale well. For your health and safety, boil water before drinking. Good advice. What's in here? Surely a dig spot. Yet again, no dig spot. Anything back here? No. Okay, alright, let's speak to this lady. I think this is the lady from, what do you call it? The blue mushroom guy in the Guild Woods.
Do you think I'm pretty? I met this man at a party in the Guild Woods who says I am.
Yeah?
I think he might be in love with me. You haven't spoken to him, have you?
Do you just ask everyone those two questions? Let's not give her the letter for the moment.
If you do see him, try to find out if... I'm just being silly. He can't possibly love me.
Oh, don't beat yourself up. Alright, you can have the letter.
Do you think I'm pretty? I think he might be in love with me. You haven't spoken to him, have you?
Wait, hang on.
Well, if you do see him, try to...
Why do you think he's in love with you?
Do you think I'm pretty? I met this man at a party in the Guild Woods who says I am. I think...
Oh, right, okay. Alright. Yes, have the letter.
Oh, is this from you?
Lie to Myra and say the letter is from you. No. It's not from me, it's from the chap in the woods.
I don't believe it. He really does love me. He says my eyes are like two glowing suns. I have to let him know I feel the same. Please, could you take this to him? Oh, I can't wait to tell Fiona about this.
Reply from Myra. Dear Cyril, oh, of course I love you. I shall never forget that night we spent in the Guild Woods. Well, I can't really remember it all that well, but I do know that it was special. My spirit soars whenever I think of you, Cyril. I very much look forward to seeing what you look like. It's all so hazy. We shall meet soon, my love, for I am forever yours, Myra. Oh, that's nice. If a bit premature. But hey, you know, love is love, I guess.
Oh, Cyril is the man I've always dreamt of.
Really? You can barely remember him.
I don't know what he sees in me, though. We hardly know each other. Oh, I don't know what he sees.
Alright. So we have to go back to Cyril now and give the letter to him. But let's speak to this chap here.
Hey, Hero, can you help me out?
Certainly can, my good man.
Oh, a Hero! I could really use your help, sir. I run a harmless little chicken contest down on the beach, but I'm having a bit of ghost trouble.
Okay.
Some deceased chicken fancier, no doubt. The thing is, he's scaring all my punters away. You couldn't, you know, work some of your hero magic and get rid of him, could you?
I'd give it a try.
Have you got rid of him yet?
No.
Have you got rid of him yet?
Not yet. Haven't even walked down the beach. But I'll go down and have a look now. Oh, there he is. I don't have to look hard, thankfully, which is good. Let's just have a look around, though. No fishing spots. I haven't seen any, even on the other beach over there.
Ahoy!
Prize list. 50 points equals cock call. Okay, I think that's an emote. 150 points equals a silver key. 250 points equals the grand chicken hat. And we got a chest in here. The oak crossbow. Heavy device, sturdy enough for the toughest battles. Very good.
Shiver me timbers.
Hello.
Ah, at long last, a kind soul who doesn't flee at the sight of me. I have paced this forsaken beach for so many years. Could it be that you be sent by the gods to lift me from my fierce torment?
Not just yet. No. What if I say no?
Ye scurvy landlubber. Then I be condemned to roam forevermore. Ah, or tell my secrets to another.
Alright, now let's help him. Yes, I'll help you.
My spirit dwells at the bottom of the sea. Arr, and my poor wife is left destitute and a grieving. Arr. She thinks I was but a simple fisherman and still be somewhere lost at sea. It may shock you to learn, dear friend, that I had a small side business in piracy. Arr. I hid my sinfully plundered treasure next to the jetty on the western beach. If you were to use a spade to dig it up and give it my wife, I will reward you with plentiful riches, ye old sea dog. If you be in need of a spade, they be sold in town.
Alright.
Haven't ye found it yet? It be right next to the jetty on the western beach, Mary. On the left, as ye look out to sea. Haven't ye...
Alright, so, got to dig up his gold and give it to his wife. Which is presumably that lady we spoke to earlier on the western beach.
You got rid of that ghost yet? Have you got rid of him yet?
Working on it. Working 9 to 5.
Wonderful! It's you!
Alright.
Have a look over there. Have a nice... Wow!
What happens if I just speak to her? Kind of curious. Let's save first, though. I'll just save over that one.
Oh, my love. Where are you? Hello again.
Okay, nothing. Alright. Let's go dig up the old loot. It's fishing. There we go. Digging. 500 gold, not bad.
Oh, that I could hear that strange accent of yours once more.
What if I hit no?
Hello again.
Alright, nothing. Okay. So I guess the evil way of solving this quest is to kill her? But anyway, we'll give the gold to the fisherman's wife.
Oh my goodness. This is from my husband. You say he saved it up by taking tourists out on his boat?
Yeah, totally.
Yes, I do remember seeing him take people on board. Well, they looked like bandits from a distance. Isn't that silly?
Very silly.
I knew he really cared for me. He was such a good, honest man. Thank you so much. I will still pray to see him return safe one day. Right after I've done some shopping.
It's not a very frugal use of the money, but fair enough.
I can get those shoes I've always wanted. Thank you again. Now I have this gold, I can get some bare essentials from the shops in Bowerstone North.
Bare essentials? From Bowerstone, on the other side of Albion almost. And North, no less. Renowned for being exclusive and expensive. But fair enough. Your gold, your heart's desire, spend it on what you will.
Have a pleasant visit, sir.
Let's return to Mr. Ghost.
You got rid of that ghost yet? Have you got rid of him yet?
Almost. Oh, and I just realized we've got an apple on my bar there. But we'll want to put the will potions back on, otherwise I will be in for a bit of a surprise if I'm in combat and need mana. Alright, let's speak to the ghost.
Avast! You've been a trusty sea dog, ye have. Return now, I can finally enjoy my death. But before I leave, I shall keep my end of the bargain. Arr! The rest of the swag be buried under the axe of a statue in the local graveyard. If it still be there, you're welcome to it. Now, thank ye, and goodbye.
The axe of a statue in the local graveyard. Alright. So he's off. So this chap will be pleased that we've got rid of the ghost.
You got rid of that ghost yet?
I have got rid of him.
Have you got rid of him yet? You have? Why, capital news. Come down and pay me and the chickens a visit if you like.
I will do that. But first, let's go get the rest of that loot that the ghost was talking about. What's this? The grave reads, I love it, the world looks beautiful. And we can dig it up. Well, let's dig it up. Oh, wrong one. Hit 1 instead of F1. 500 gold, nice. No one saw us either. Into Memorial Garden here. Let's have a look around. This grave says, all work and no play is apparently the way the world works. I'm dead. Happy now? Study in decomposition. A bandit raid victim charred beyond recognition. Can't go through there. Rack the Archer made it to the 3rd round of the arena. Karina Gown died before the divorce could be finalized. Orwin Gown cheated on his wife and paid the price. This tree symbolizes the rebirth of Oakvale, rebuilt from the ashes after the terrible bandit raid. May this tragedy never be forgotten. Well, that's good. This statue, that's the axe-wielding one, so we can probably dig something up there. But we'll just have a look around. A bandit raid victim. Another mausoleum which we can't enter. Thank you for reading this grave. Now bugger off. This grave says you're standing on my head, and we can dig it up, so let's do that. A golden carrot. A mystical root vegetable. Eating it will chase away night's darkness and bring daylight. This one. Here lies the infamous poet M. Hill, gorged on too many words and had his fill. That's a bandit victim. This grave states Robert Cowley loved to death. He slept with nymphs. They stole his breath. S. Carter gave his life that Albion might live. D. Carter, ever unconvinced there is life before death. Name unknown, this travelling trader was passing through Oakvale on the night of the raid. Ah, that's the chap who sold us the chocolates. Here lies Pete, who loved his meat. A feast for worms, his flesh they eat. Anyone want to swap places? Mr. K. Dunn, dead. At 2 gold per word, that's all you get. You can dig that one up too. We get a health potion for that. And it's not evil digging up graves. Ian, the mad painter of Fakeney, strangled by his own hair. And a bandit raid victim. Okay. I think that's all the graves. I say it's not evil, that's not my opinion. I just mean the game doesn't give you evil points for digging them up. And we get a silver key, nice, and an obsidian great axe. These great axes are covered with an unpleasant damp soot that never wears off, and veins of black metal that shoot through the shaft's wooden hilt. This treatment has also reinforced its edge, making it almost unblockable and capable of cleaving through flesh and bone with ease. Neat. And we get a bit of renown as well for digging up his treasure. So, what else do we have to do? We need to go back to the guild. We've also got the hob killing contest, which might be a bit easier now that we can get the mercenary from Oakvale and from Bowerstone. Fishing competition we've done. We can donate more books. We need to go back to the guild woods to get the blue mushroom. And we can do a bit of chicken kicking, so maybe let's check that out. A disgraceful and unethical use of chickens or the sport of kings. Test your kicking abilities in return for prizes. Let's go do that quickly. Or you know what, actually, maybe we'll just leave it there. We'll do that in the next episode. We'll go and kick some chickens. But I think we've made some decent progress in this one. Apologies again for my voice. Hopefully in the next episode I'm back to my usual self. But yeah, I had a pretty nasty sinus infection that I had to get rid of. Got some antibiotics, which is helping, so should be right as rain in no time at all. But anyway, thank you for joining me. As always, if you're enjoying the campaign and you want to see more episodes in Fable, and if you're looking forward to seeing me play Fable 2 as well, then don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Like I said, I'll be playing, once I finish this campaign, Fable 2. I'll also be starting Starfield once that comes out. So, you know, definitely subscribe so you can check those out. I've also got an ongoing Pillars of Eternity 2 campaign, which if you are... Sorry, Pillars of Eternity 1, which I will carry over into Pillars of Eternity 2 at some point. So check that out too. If you don't know what it is, it's a CRPG, but a very good game. Highly recommend it. So I hope you join me on that one. But yeah, I'll see you all in the next episode. As always, take care and have fun.